We have initiative. I mean, let's just let's just yeah, the danger is just, let's just do it anyway. Why not, right? We don't want to play into danger room, to be fair. It probably actually made more sense to play left, just because they're most likely to play mid. See you! And look at our death, costing exactly 0. Oh my god, Jubes into Nightcrawler, guys, that's OP. So we beat Shang-Chi still. We could just do this for the funsies. Same amount of points. Funsies, I know, I've been hanging out with Tia too much, mate. That's what flipping Tia says. Let's go, Galactus! That's pretty OP, chat, I'm not gonna lie. D-rank friends account. Oh, shoot. Yeah, oops. Nah, we win. Huh? Yeah, we win. Easy. 1 in 3. Wolverine to the right and we win. Oh! I regret nothing.
I regret nothing.
Okay, we just got gamed. Ah, we drew it too. Are you serious, man? Fair play. Chat, hear me out. What if the line is we just Galactus mid? It's a terrible line, but we get Wolverine. Oh! Okay, we're tanking. We're tanking the rank, chat. Uh-oh. So we also get a 0 cost card. We're both going to have a 0 cost 6 drop, which is interesting. Not great. 8 stats. Death is of course the money card because it's going to be free for both players. We're of course going to Galactus the left here. Beautiful. See, I'm not really convinced Daredevil's doing that much here for us. Like, a lot of the time your decision's already made, you know? I feel like Nova's going to be better than Daredevil. That's my gut feeling. So we can go Galactus plus Death this turn.
Not all dragons crave.
Yo, Gavin the Thief with the Prime. Sub. Welcome, mate. Thank you so much for the support, man. Galactus is in Marvel Snap, and it is absolutely bonkers how good this deck is. I've been completely blown away with it. 6 energy, 3 stats. On reveal, if this is the only card here, destroy all other locations. This card looks really bad on paper, because why would you want to play this on turn 6? You're just relying on your opponent playing no cards. But there's a bunch of synergies. Most importantly, we're playing some ramp. What ramp means is getting energy, extra energy, before you should. So, for example, on turn 5... we're going to be aiming to have 6 energy so we can play Galactus on turn 5. How do we do that? Well, there's 2 key ways, 3 key ways in fact. Psylocke being one of those. On reveal, you get 1+ energy next turn. So you can play Psylocke on turn 4, and then on turn 5 you're going to have 6 energy to play Galactus. Alternatively, you can have Electro down on the board. Electro on reveal gives you +1 max energy for the rest of the game. That means on turn 4, if you put it on turn 3, on turn 4 you're going to have 5 energy, and then on turn 5, you're going to have the 6 energy you need to play Galactus then. He does have a downside though, that you can only play 1 card per turn with him, but we'll talk about that a bit more in a bit. And then Wave is the final one. You can play Wave on turn 3 and play Galactus on turn 4. Ideally, you still probably just want to play Wave on turn 5. Sorry, wave on turn 4 to play Galactus on turn 5, because you can often play 4 cards still into the Galactus lane with this deck. So you usually still want to wave on turn 4, even though you can do it earlier in theory. It's worth bearing in mind. So how are we then winning the Galactus lane? Well, obviously we're just going to be playing our cards not where we want our Galactus to go. So let's say we're going to be playing our Galactus in the middle location. We play to the left and to the right, and we leave the lane open for Galactus. Do bear in mind as well, the turn you play Galactus, he can be the only card you play at that location. You can't, for example, I fell for this, play Galactus and Death into the same lane at the same time. Even if you play your Galactus first, he will not go through. If your Death is face down, he has to be your only card there entirely. So just worth bearing that in mind. So we Galactus on turn 5 after we've got some ramp. How then are we winning that location? Well, one way is with Death. Death is actually going to be reducing her cost significantly, because Galactus, when he's destroying the other locations, it does count as destroying the cards, which means, you know, let's say you've got 4 cards on your side of the board, your opponent's got 5 cards on their side of the board which get destroyed. Well, suddenly Death, that's 9 destroy triggers, suddenly your Death is costing nothing. So on turn 6 you're going to be able to play, for example, Destroyer, killing the Galactus, and Death. But there's more synergy here as well with Sabretooth and Wolverine. The only deck I would ever suggest playing these 2 cards in. Wolverine, 2 energy, 3 stats. When this is discarded or destroyed, play it at a random location. So Wolverine's going to be in one of... You want Wolverine to be one of the cards that you destroy with Galactus, and it can then move into the Galactus lane. Similarly, Sabretooth is going to be costing you nothing. So you can play Sabretooth as an option on turn 6. You might be able to go like Sabretooth, Death, plus a card, right? Like maybe Destroyer. So you might go Destroyer, then Sabretooth, then Death. So that's a really nice thing. Also, added to that, like I did say, we'd come back to it, Electro, if he's one of the cards that you destroy, which he will be if you play him, and then you play Galactus, his ongoing ability then disappears. So on turn 6 rather, you're going to have 7 energy, and you're going to be able to play multiple cards. So you're still going to be able to play your Sabretooth, play your Death, and something else. So the deck is just completely and utterly bonkers. Let's talk about the other cards as well. America Chavez, she is always great in these combo decks, but she's particularly good here. We never want to play Galactus on turn 6. Very rarely, probably like 1 in 1,000 games, you're going to go for that, if that. So what Chavez is doing is just increasing the odds of us drawing all of our combo cards. Very, very rare you're ever going to play this. If you miss both Destroyer and Death, you might though, right, on turn 6 to try and win the Galactus lane. That is possible. But Chavez, just no-brainer card, definitely should include. Daredevil, probably the card I liked least in this deck. What Daredevil does, obviously, is on turn 5, you get to see where your opponents are playing their cards. So that can be pretty nice because that's your Galactus turn. So, for example, if your opponent plays a Cosmo where you're about to Galactus or something like that, you can change your mind. Added to that, what you can do is you can play Cloak on turn number 4. And you can actually move a bunch of your cards from one location to another to then maybe try and like bamboozle your opponent. What you can also do with this is if you have a lane with cards in where your opponent has no cards, and you know they're playing a Destroyer deck, for example, like they're leaving a lane empty, you can cloak a different lane, move all the cards out of that lane, and then you can suddenly Galactus the lane that you want to. Cloak really good for that reason. Also, big thing with Cloak is if you hit locations like the Squirrel one. The Hood is the final one. 1 energy, minus 2 stats. It's going to add a demon to your hand, which is a 6-cost card. Obviously, this is giving you like a body to destroy. For Galactus, potentially 2 bodies to destroy. If you want to go for like a Destroyer plus Death play and you need just like a few extra bodies. It's also just a nice card to be playing down in your Galactus turn. Like the demon can be good, right? You might have 1 spare energy, for example. Like let's say your Electro died. So then suddenly, instead of just playing Destroyer, you might be able to go Destroyer plus the demon for those 6 extra points. So it works out very nicely. The main cards that you might be wanting to test out, I would say, like, is Nova. Nova I could see being in there instead of Daredevil or the Hood. I can also see Taskmaster being a nice option. Taskmaster being a nice option because you can go like Death plus Taskmaster. Taskmaster copying the ability, copying the power of the last card you played. Also, in some situations, if you're not drawing Galactus, you might wave into Destroyer on turn. Play Destroyer on turn 5, and then on turn 6 or turn 4, or 5 even, you might be able to play the Taskmaster. So that's a bit of a consideration. This is Dara's list. I did like it a lot. The 2 cards I would potentially consider removing are Daredevil and the Hood, but both definitely justified their inclusions in my opinion. Hope you guys enjoy this Galactus deck. It's a juicer, and I hope you don't queue into it because I do think it's quite toxic. Let me know what you guys think about this deck. Do you think this deck is going to get nerfed. Like the video if you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. Rapidly decomposing. Bar Sinister, is there anything we can do with that? Sabertooth. Seems like the logical one. After turn 4, swap the position of each location. So we could Wolverine. We could Wolverine it. And then Sabertooth the other, and then just Galactus mid on turn 6. Sounds pretty bad. Now Wolverine just works with Galactus very well. Okay, the locations aren't swapping positions anymore either.
Not all dragons crave
Yo, thanks for the 6 months, man. What, Chad? We have to draw Galactus this turn. Wait, we somehow won mid? What? Oh, we didn't. I thought I played the demon there. Bollocks. We somehow lost mid. But we found the Galactus! Flipping get in. Yeah, I'm really not convinced by Daredevil. Oh, baby. They're not even scared. Bloop. See you guys. GG. So this is like going to be one of the bad things about Galactus. It's going to be very, very difficult to win 8 cube games with him. And as we've seen, the consistency of actually drawing it, but like, when you find this, it's so disgustingly broken. What did you just call me? Are they played on? Why? Let's go. Alright, that's one for the YouTube still. No, but I'm good, man. Guys, Susie here is a Marvel Snap streamer. If you don't already, make sure you go follow her. Very good streamer. Nice chill vibes. There's like a new Twitch thing, right? Going to Poland? I am going to be in Poland for Gwent Masters, yeah. I'm not working though. They didn't flipping hire me, did they? They hired everyone but me, man. It's kind of sad, honestly. Like, literally all the casters that have done Gwent Masters casting are there apart from me. Not that I'm salty or anything, but flip. I'm a bit salty still. But it's fine, whatever. Obviously, I haven't played Gwent in months. I wasn't expecting to work it. But yeah, I'm going to hopefully swing by the CD Projekt studio as well. But anyway, I must focus because this is a game for YouTube, right? Here we've got the wave. We can go for early. Maybe it's a bit early to be going for the wave, though, still. In fairness, we don't have to Galactus yet. We could just hold off because of the Titan. Let's just play like random Wolverine, innit? We're trying to bait them into thinking they can win. So then we Galactus turn 5. Which is also giving us more death triggers, which will make death cheaper, yeah? Oh god, imagine the Cosmode left. Daredevil so far, dead card for me. I think Nova's going to be way better. Taskmaster. I actually think Taskmaster's the money card. Kingpin and Kraven. Alright, well let's just go... Nope! Bloody no, it's a bit over the top, innit? They definitely do need to speed these animations up. This one actually went quite quick. That was alright. Oh, this is a bit of a sticky one though still, because death is too expensive. Really? They snap on us, huh? We're 6 down. Destroyer is the most points. Is it? We can go death plus Electro, which is 14. Which is actually more. 14 points and we're 6 down, so we need to play an 8-point card to win. So we lose to Chavez, isn't it? If we're losing to Chavez, we should probably be conceding. We beat Aero, we lose to Chavez. Do we lose to Chavez or do we tie? 14-20, we lose to Chavez. Destroyer has less points. Destroyer has 12 points. Oh, Throne? Oh, bloody hell, we actually win. Awkward. What an easy win. It was all me. Nothing to do with chat. It was all me. 8 cubes. You're welcome, Alcalora. I don't think. So I'm not leading. Nice one. Congrats. Play a few more, and then we'll move on. I want to play Helicarrier still. I also wanted to go to the gym. My gym closes in 2 hours. Bit of a dilemma in it. So yeah, we'll finish up soon. I can play Heli. I wanted to go to the gym, man. So I'm going on holiday tomorrow. Oh, guys, big news. Big news. I'm officially the lightest I've been in, well, this year, basically. I've been pretty much popping off this week with the diet choices and stuff. Did we play anything? Honestly, we could run away. So the camera brightness is a bit off. What? You what, mate? Oh, the light. Oh, okay, fantastic. Yeah, Galactus over as a Wakanda for sure. Yeah, next location could be a stinker, but we could still get cloak, right? There's no get cloaking. Hello, sunshine! Never in doubt, baby. And into the throne room, this is good too, because, yeah, of Destroyer. Oh, Galactus, you saucy little devil. Mate, this card is actually Omega broken. I'm not going to lie to you. So is Death with it. It'll be way less broken if Death triggers don't count with him, right? Heck, bye. What? Because then we climbed for him, not tanked. So then you guys can shut your flipping mouths. The abdominal specimen. But yeah, so I started at like I'll actually, if you guys, do you guys want to see my progress pics? I think I'm ready. I've been saying that I'll do it for a while, but I think I'm ready to show the progression. Do you guys want to see? Chat, don't say no because I'm showing you anyway. I don't give a fuck. All right. You're not big. You're not clever. We can't play Galactus in time because of the Dark Dimension. What do you say? Man, I feel like this is the first time we've had Galactus in our hand the whole flipping game. So I'm going to snap to that. There is a problem. Goblin. So we should be very, very wary of the green goblin. You're not going to draw a wave. We have Psylocke, so it's alright, innit? Maybe just don't play anything, man. Because they're just going to clog the living daylights out of me, I think. With like Black Widow and that too. You just played against this geezer, innit? So Psylocke means we can Galactus turn 5 still. There's the Hobbers Gobbers. So yeah, this is one of the few, this is the first time Daredevil's actually been good, right? Because if they go Green Goblin mid, we don't play, they play Galactus. Alright. Daredevil's popping off in the mirror! Let's go. Daredevil's popping off. They had initiative, so theirs was going to go through. Mine wasn't, right? Oh, lordy. Yeah, Daredevil's amazing. I just haven't been that impressed with it in this deck. When there's like other options, like Nova being one obvious one, and then another one being Taskmaster. Boy! They can play 2 cards per turn now. They have extra energy on us. Get out of here, blood!